Now, the scarcity of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, of course, in Nigeria continues across the nation as the situation gets worse in Lagos. While many filling stations remain under lock and key across the metropolis due to the non-availability of petrol to sell, a few outlets dispensing the product are having a difficult time with crowd management as the queues continue growing by the minute. Arise News senior correspondent Oba Adeoye is monitoring the situation across Lagos, and he now joins us from Oba in Ikeja, axis of the state. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Newsday. Oba, please, we all have a sense of what's happening out there. We all struggle to get to work. The queues are chaotic. Can you give us an update of what's happening where you are in Ikeja?
Yes, just like you observed, the queues keep growing longer by the minute. If you look right beside me here, they're having a difficult time getting people to join the queue. This young man driving this intercity shuttle has left, several kilometers of queue to jump to the front. But the manager is telling him that he needs to go and join the queue. This is not the only case that we've seen today. There have been several similar cases of people wanting to join the queue, despite that we have several people waiting for several hours on the queue. So it's a difficult time for filling stations across the metropolis in managing crowd. You can see a lot of people have found their way into the premises of this mobile filling station, but unfortunately people want to buy inside a keg or jerrycan are not being allowed to buy inside the keg or jerrycan. They are only selling into vehicles. The situation is similar across the metropolis. Only a few filling stations are actually dispensing the product. Right opposite this mobile filling station, you have an NNPC filling station that has been under lock and key for some days now. While this mobile station keeps dispensing fuel, they have not been able to dispense fuel, obviously because they don't have products to sell to members of the public. And again, you can look around us. The queues here have led to a lot of traffic snarl here around Ogba. On this axis alone, in this area alone, we have about 6 filling stations spread across this stretch of road. And out of the 6, about 1 or 2 are selling right now. We were told that the mobile filling station down the street here was also dispensing until some hours ago when they stopped selling the product to Motorist. So as it is right now, it is just this filling station out of about 6 filling stations on this stretch of the road that are dispensing the product.
Thank you, Oba, for clearing that up. But you also stated that they're not selling to those that have kegs or jerry cans. Do you think that it would be okay if they made an alternative or an exception to ease the traffic, since you've also stated, as we all know, that the vehicles are causing, they're not allowing the free flow of traffic? Would it make more sense to allow for that so that there can be less vehicles taking up so much space on the road? Do you think it's something they'll consider?
I think the situation here is beyond the filling station. They also have some members of the Lagos State Traffic Management Agency, LASMA, helping them to manage the traffic. But I think it's beyond them, it's beyond their power, because this queue of vehicles you are seeing from this point, stretches as far as several kilometers away from here. For people who are conversant with this axis of the state, I am standing here. This place is called Maternity Bus Stop, and from here to Aguda Bus Stop is a stretch, and you have vehicles queuing up, taking turns to buy the fuel. So it is beyond the management of this filling station. And you also have some motorists parking their cars out there, bringing out jerry cans to get the product. But since they are not selling to people with jerry cans, those ones cannot get fuel unless they go to join the queue. We have people who have detached the tanks on their power generating set. They brought it to the filling stations there. They are not also being sold to. So it's a catch-22 situation right here, right now in Ogba, in Ikeja, Lagos. It is only vehicles that have the opportunity, the privilege of getting the product. Any other person, look at this young man here, is coming with the tank of his motorcycle, but he cannot get, because they will not sell to anyone except if you come with your vehicle. You have people jumping the queues too. One man just jumped the queue now. You can see it written all over him that he had just committed an infraction, but nobody has attended to him. Let me see if I can speak to a couple of people around there, to take the pulse of what is happening around here. Let me see if I can speak with this man right beside me. All right, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Can you tell me your name?
My name is Mr. Hyacinth Chukuma.
So tell me, what's your experience like so far?
Well, it's extremely terrible. I'm telling you as I speak now, I came here around 5:30 in the morning, and I've been queuing right from Excellence Hotel. We take it gentle by gentle coming down here. So you can see by now, I think it's almost 12 or to 1 since morning just to get fuel. So the situation is horrible.
So you are already within the vicinity?
I am within. That's why I'm somehow relaxed. It has taken some time. It's not really easy. It's horrible. But what can we do? We are here. This situation we find ourselves.
All right, thank you so very much. So that's the situation and that's the experience that a lot of people share here in Ogba at the Mobi filling station.
Very quickly before you go, of course, there's the issue of availability, but the other major issue is price. What are the price points around that area? Because, of course, there's still varying reports of how much people are selling for.
Yes, if you look at their signposts here, they are selling at the rate of 868 naira per litre, and that's the average you can get in this area. Many people are selling between 850 and 1,200 across the metropolis. In some of the filling stations that we have visited today, you see people selling 850 per litre, 900 per litre, 950 per litre, 1,000 naira per litre, while some are selling for as high as 1,200 naira per litre. So it depends. We don't have uniform pricing for the products in Lagos today. Everybody seems to be their own government determining how much they are going to sell. And as a result, the commercial motorists, including, the ones that drive Danfo, the popular yellow and black buses in Lagos, the Maruas, that's the tricycles and others, they have been fixing their fare arbitrarily. Someone traveling from Obalende to Ikorodu yesterday had to pay as much as 2,500 naira for that distance of journey. And someone told me yesterday that she was coming from Ikeja to Ogba. That's a close distance, and she spent nothing less than 600, 700 naira yesterday. So the situation is not regular, it's not uniform in Lagos. Everybody seems to be their own government without anybody, telling anybody what to do or how to fix their price or what to sell the product for.
Thank you so much, Obade, for that update. We appreciate your time and thank you for bringing us up to speed regarding the situation in Ogba, Lagos State.